اللهم لا سهل إلا ما جعلته سهلا وأنت تجعل الحزن إذا شئت سهلا. Alhamdulillah. By the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we have gathered here and we're about to know how to read Al-Quran in an innovative, activity-based method, inshallah. Okay. So hope my screen is shared. Am I audible? Is everything fine there?
Yes. Systems.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, Jazakallah khair. Okay, Alhamdulillah. So learn to read Al-Quran. So why do we read Al-Quran? So what is the necessity and what is the benefit? Alhamdulillah, in the previous session, Sheikh said the rewards and benefits of reading Quran. And especially so we are expecting the month of Ramadan, right? So in this month of Ramadan, so Allah rewards it in multifolds. So to implement the words of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, خيركم من تعلم القرآن وعلمه. The best amongst you is the one who learns the Quran and teaches it. To implement this word, we need to learn Quran in a proper way and we try to teach it to others. Alhamdulillah. And as we know, reciting the Quran in a proper way is an ibadah and it's a duty of every Muslim. So most of the people think, isn't it? We have came across the people like saying, so reciting the Quran in the proper way, it's a long-term process and it takes more time and that's not easy to. So we need to spend a lot of time and we need to visit madrasa, isn't it? Okay. But here, Alhamdulillah, with the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and by His grace, Understand Al-Quran Academy present their efforts in trying to make the learning of this reading Quran in an easy way by adopting an innovative method. So that innovative method is TPI. We call TPI, that is total physical interaction. So it will be easy for the teachers also to adopt this method and to teach their students. Alhamdulillah. So what is this TPI method? So this TPI is total physical interaction. Whatever we learn, so whether it's in Islamic studies or any other subject, a person learns when he involves all his senses together. So when a person involves all his senses to learn together, so that process and that memory goes in the long-term memory, alhamdulillah. So that kind of methodology is used here to read Al-Quran. So the author of this course is Dr. Abdulaziz Abdul Rahib, the founder and director of Understand Al-Quran Academy, Hyderabad, and he's the professor current in King Fahd University of Petroleum and Minerals, Dammam. And he is one among the top 20 scientists in AI, in the field of petroleum engineering. Okay. Alhamdulillah. So the same courses offered in the head office, that is Understand Al-Quran Academy, Hyderabad, and the Understand Al-Quran Academy of Chennai chapter is presenting the same courses in Tamil, especially for the Tamil speaking brothers and sisters all around the world. Alhamdulillah. So let's get into the topic. What are the essentials to read Al-Quran? What are the essentials? So to read the Quran in a proper way, in a measured way, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَرَتِّلِ الْقُرْآنَ تَرْتِيلًا, and read the Quran in a measured recitation, isn't it? Okay, so to read Al-Quran, what are the essential things we need? So these three things we need to understand the tajweed. So tajweed is this reciting the Quran in a proper way by giving the dues and rights of the letters and following the proper rules of the letters and applying the rules, isn't it? So these three important things, that is makharij of the letter, sifat, makharij, the articulation points of the letters, and sifat, attributes of the letters, and qawaid, rules of the recitation. If a person knows these three things, makharij of a letter, sifat of the letters, and the qawaid of the recitation, he will inshallah recite the Quran without any lahan, that is without any mistake, and his recitation will be in a proper way. So how do we incorporate these three in our course, that is Read Al-Quran course? How do we incorporate? So as you see in the screen, some images have given, right? The images, the letters are grouped in a fingertips and some signs are given. So inshallah, we'll be knowing how this reading the Quran, that is read the Quran in an easy way is framed. So generally the Arabic letters, so as for we learned, it was classified in a classical order, that is traditional method. If anyone asks you, you say the Arabic letters, we say like alif, ba, ta, tha, jim, ha, kha. In this way, we generally read. When we read in this way, so if a person is asked or if a student is asked, what is the makhraj of a letter? So can you tell me the makhraj of letter Sad or the makhraj of letter Ain? So he needs to think over. So what could be the makhraj? What could be the makhraj? He tends to think about it. So here, what we're doing is the letters are arranged in the phonetic order, that is makharij order. So from where the letter is articulated, the letters are articulated in the mouth from various parts of the mouth. So it starts from the lips and it ends into the throat. So the letters Meen, Ba, Waw, Fa, here given is the letter from articulated in the lips. So Alhamdulillah, in Understand Quran Academy, this methodology is very much beneficial for the students, whether they are younger or adults and of years 5+ years till no age limit. Alhamdulillah. So when we learn the letters in a phonetic order, we don't forget. So from where the letter is articulated. So all these things are picturized. So when we see, so when we hear, we may forget. When we see, that could be an effective method, an effective way to store in our brain. So from where the letter is articulated. So see this image, all the letters, all the 28 letters are given in an image. So from where each letter is articulated. Meen, Ba, Waw, Fa, it is articulated from the lips. And then the next letter, Tha, Zal, Za, Ta, Dal, Ta, Lam, Noon, Ra. So these are all articulated from the tip of the tongue. And coming to here, Ain, Ghain, and Ha, Gha, Hamza, Ha, all these letters are articulated in throat. Alhamdulillah. Okay, so just we know these letters are all articulated here. How do we remember these letters in an easy way? How do we remember? Right? So to remember these letters in an easy way, a letter poem is introduced. This letter poem, so we are using this letter poem in a TPI method. I'll show you how this letter poem is said. So this letter poem has many features. Inshallah, I'll discuss in the next slide. So what are the unique features of the letter poem? Just now, listen how the letter poem is. It's very interesting, and kids, they love to do it. Generally, kids, they love to say the rhymes, isn't it? So this letter poem is said in a rhyming of Baba Black Sheep. No one never forget the Baba Black Sheep, because all the kids, when they start the schooling in the KG, they are taught this Baba Black Sheep, have you any wool? Isn't it? So in that same tune, Alhamdulillah, we are going to learn all the 28 letters of Arabic alphabets. So with Fatha, we say Ma, Ba, Wa, Fa, or from the lips. Tongue has many, 12 from the tip. Ta, za, zo, ta, da, to, za, sa, so, la, na, ro. From its middle arm, that is middle of the tongue. From its middle arm, ja, sha, ya. From its edges of the tongue. Do, ka, pa. 6 from the throat. Ha, 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 wa, ha. And at the end is alif. So you might be noticed, when I say this letter, I'm just raising my hand like this, and I'm showing my hand close to my head and away from the head. What are these? What are the signs? So why am I showing these signs? These sign says the sifat of the letter. So these sign says sifat, the attribute of the letter. So see here, so when we use the letter poem, it has 10 important features. That is the whole set. All the Arabic letters we are bringing into one set. And we are saying it in on our fingertips, and they are in a makhraj order, and the makhrajas are grouped. The makhrajas are grouped. So makharajas in the group, sa, zal, and za, all these three letters articulated from the same makhraj. And rhyming, obviously we like to say in a rhyming, right? And with TPA action, the action what I did, that is, I raised my hand away from the head and I raised my hand close to the head. So these are all the actions which relates to the sifat, attribute of the letter. Okay, so and these letter poem is repeated for many harakats. So like how I said now with fatha, ma, ba, wa, fa, the same thing is repeated for kasra and dhamma, like me, be, we, fi. We can say like this. And with dhamma, we can say like mu, bu, wu, fu. Okay, and with fathatain, dhammatain. So it is repeated for all the harakats and for rules also, alhamdulillah. And tajweed rules make sense. So inshallah, that tajweed rules in the last slide, inshallah, I'll be discussing. So, and it's easy to explain to the students and understand. When you say a letter from the makhraj, you need to give the due rights of the letter. So that due rights is its sifat. So you need to pronounce the letter with the heaviness. That thickness should be given. To remember this, so we are raising the hand. So now you can see this in this image. The hand is raised here. So for the four letters which are very thick and high. So I say like this, very thick and high. Dha, dha, dha is the letter pronounced very thick and high. And ta, it's very thick and high. And dad, sad. So whenever I show the hand away from my head, it says that letter has a sifat of the thickness that is very high and thick. And when I keep the hand close to my head, like qaf, so I say qaf, ha and ghain. Qaf, ha and ghain. These letters also an istifla letters, but these are not much high compared to the four letters. That is why the difference is given away from the head, close to the head. Away from the head is very thick and high. Close to the head is, it's thick. And some letters act like both. They sometimes heavy and sometimes light. So these letters are shown with the action like this. For example, we can take ra. So ra is sometimes tafkhim, sometimes tarqiq. That is light and heavy. So in this case, we show the hand just away from the stomach. And the low letters, all other letters are low letters. We just keep the hand in our chest level. So sa, zal, za. Sa, zal, za. So now, if I ask you, so what is the sifat of the letter za? Could you able to say that the letter of the sifat of the letter za is heavy, it's very thick. So how to say this very thick letter, inshallah, we'll be showing in a image. Okay, alhamdulillah, the makhraj images are shown in the lesson. Not only this, not only the sifat and then makhraj of the letter, and we have one more rhyme to say the phonics of the sound, that is vowels. So vowel sound, so every language, in all language, the vowel plays an important role in reading the word. So here, the harakats, in Arabic, we have only these three sounds, that is a, e, u. A, e, u, and it is given by the harakat like fatha. Okay. Someone who is coming to learn, very new, he is starting the Arabic letters. This is the first time he is introduced to the Arabic. So for them, it will be very easy. So fatha is the slanting line like this, and it gives the sound a. Kasra is the slanting line below the letter. It gives the sound E, and Dhamma is the twisted one. So this gives U, A, E, U. And the same Fatha slanting line, if it stands like this. Slanting, if it stands like this, that is standing Fatha, then the sound is stretched for 2 counts. Like A, E, U. Okay. A, E, U. A, E, U. So with this sign, inshallah, the person who is very new to the language is easily remember the sound as well as connect with the haraka. And so when we say 2 slanting lines like this, it sounds like an, in, un, an, in, un, and shadda, mat, sukun. So these are the harakas we use in the letters to read. Alhamdulillah. Okay. So in a lesson, so we learn the 5 important information of each letter. So 5 important information of each letter. One is shape of the letter. Okay. That is to remember the shape of the letter is very important because sometimes we know all the letters. Okay, so this is meen, this is ba, this is ha, this is seen, sheen. But when it comes in a cursive writing or when it comes joined with another letter, we may get confused. To avoid that confusion, here these 5 informations are very important. Shape of the letter and the makhraj of the letter, that is articulation point, and how this letter is written in a full form and how it comes in a short form. So full form is just compared with the capital letter of English alphabet. And short form is the small letter, that is lowercase, when it is connected with another letter. And how to write. To learn a language or to read a language effectively, it's very important to write. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's first command. Okay. So iqra. So read, and then in the same surah, Allah says, Allazi allama bil qalam. So he is the one who taught you with a pen. So with the pen, when we write, so here the training is given to the student to write also. And finally, with haraka, we'll do the practice. So now I'll show you an sample lesson. So the how the sample lesson looks like. Okay, alhamdulillah. Okay. So first we learn about the shape of the letter. We are going to learn about meme. Okay. So how does the meme looks like? Meme looks like a mic. Why it is given mic? The sound of meme, ma, 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 and mic, ma, ma, ma. Okay. So it is connected with the sound and the shape as well. Okay. Meme looks like a mic. So we learn how the meme looks like shape. We learned the shape. Next, moving on to makhraj. So how the meme is articulated or how the meme is pronounced. What is the makhraj of the meme? So the makhraj of meme is lip as well as the sound flows through the nose. So this image gives a student a clear idea about from where the letter is articulated. Alhamdulillah. And to write. To write. So how to write? Meme and then the short form and the full form. So all the letters don't appear in its full form. Okay. So in a word, it comes at the beginning with some space, and at the middle, it has 2 connectors, both the side, and it is connected like this. And at the end, it has the shape. So we learn how to read the Quran by understanding how the letter appears at the beginning, middle, and at the end. Alhamdulillah. And yes, so the same, last but not the least of this lesson. So we have an activity. That's why we call this is an activity-based learning. So now you find out where is the letter ma. Where is the letter ba? Can you quickly just count and say how many bas are there and how many ma? Quickly, quickly. In the chat box, you can just respond. How many bas and how many ma? Okay, 6. MashaAllah. Barakallahu feekum. Alhamdulillah. Yes, you all right. So 6 ba and 6 ma. So now we ask the students, we circle the letter and ask them, so what is the letter? So and then hide and seek game, we play with the students. So where is the ma? They'll just circle the ma. Where is ma? So in the beginning, how the ma comes, and at the end, how the meme appears. So in this way, alhamdulillah, so we'll be learning all other letters. So now coming to the rules of the recitation. That is, some important tajweed rules are given here. So tajweed rules make sense. So though we know the makhraj of the letter and we give the proper due and rights, so this is also important to avoid the lahn khafi. So we say that is 2 types of error in recitation. One is the changing the harakas and sifa, that is the makhraj of the letter. And one more thing, not giving the proper sifat of the letter by applying the rules. Okay. So here, some examples for noon sakina rules given. So with this image, first look at this image. So the 2 hands are open like this, and one hand has noon sakin and another hand has some letters like hamzaha, ainha, ghain, and kha. So when I keep the 2 hands like this, okay, open, so it says this is a rule of izhar, that is show. So you're not hiding anything, just keeping the noon sakina. And next to noon sakina, when these 6 letters comes, we recite the noon in a clear and expressing way, like minhum, minhum, anhum. Like this, we say in a clear way. Whereas the same noon sakina followed by some other letters, that is 15 letters are there. These are called ikhfa letters. Inshallah, these letters will be studied in the class. So when they come, the sound of noon is hidden. Okay, the sound of noon is hidden. So we'll do like this. The sound of noon is hidden, and that vibration given is with gunna, we say. Like minkum, minkum. After noon sakina, the letter kaf comes. So we mil, mil, mil. So we hide the sound. And when the noon sakina followed by any other letter, that is yarmaloon, we say that is ya, ra, waw, mim, la, noon. So we just do like this. Keep the hand like this, that is we are merging these 2. So when we are merging these 2, one letter enters into another letter and it is articulated with gunna. It is articulated with gunna, like my yamal, my. And this interesting, look at this, when noon sakina followed by the letter ba, just change it. Okay? Noon sakina is in this hand and it followed by the letter ba, change the noon. So how to change the noon, or what, into what we change? Change the noon into meme. So when I show this hand, so you'll understand, okay, something has happened. So something is changed. So noon is changed to meme. Anbiya'u. It's actually anbiya. So noon sakina, after noon sakina, when ba comes, we say anbiya'u. Isn't it easy? Dear brothers and sisters?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you find it easy? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. So in this way, in 24 teaching hours, inshallah, this course can be completed. And we learn all the basic rules to read Al-Quran without lahn. Yes, that is without mistake. So these are the basic essentials to read Al-Quran in a proper measured way. Alhamdulillah. So there is no age limit to learn this. So if anyone says this is tough to follow, or these have so many rules, how to read this? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَلَقَدْ يَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ لِذِكْرٍ. So we have made this Quran easy to remember, right? So Allah has made something easy, then no one can say this is difficult. And by the grace of Allah, we have had now innovative method to learn this, isn't it? Yes, Alhamdulillah. So try to learn this course, inshallah, and introduce this to your kith and kin and nearby schools, colleges, and wherever you are. So however it's possible, just spread this noble work, inshallah. So let's work together and spread the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and try to read the Quran in a proper way and earn more and more and more rewards from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Jazakumullahu khairan kathira. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Jazakallah, ma'am. Very simply you have presented the tajweed and made us understand that by activity we can learn all these things. Among us are the Joint Secretary of UMIAT, Dr. M.M. Abdul Nasser Saab. He will be going to talk on this topic.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah, wonderful session by Sister Fathima Shahnaaz, a great Quranic teacher. Alhamdulillah, myself is a chairman of Understand Academy Chennai chapter. Alhamdulillah, Chennai chapter is conducting these courses for the 15 years. Recently, Fatima Shahnaaz has taken this Understand Quran teacher training course in Jamal Muhammad College, and she trained the final year students as a teacher to teach the read Al Quran and Understand Quran courses to the students of Jamal Muhammad College. As well, presently the teacher training is going on online, and Sister Shahnaaz is teaching, training the teachers. Nearly 50 teachers are getting trained. Alhamdulillah, we are conducting the Understand Quran Academy is conducting the Read Al Quran course and Understand Quran course online freely. Every 2 months in cyclic we conduct the Read courses. The schedule also, inshallah, will post in the group. As well as we train the teachers from the school, and the Understand Quran courses are adopted in premier schools like Sana School, IMAX School, and so on. More than 10 schools in Tamil Nadu are adopting Mount Ira School and so on. So actually, it's Understand Quran Academy. It's a non-profit organization. All the mass classes, online mass classes, are offered freely to the all public and teachers. Inshallah, in Ramadan, also we are planning this course, Read Al Quran course in Tamil, Understand Quran course in Tamil, will be conducted in Ramzan in 20 days. We are planning to conduct. So, Understand Quran Academy is taking a lot of efforts, spending time, effort, and money so much. Our intention is to make all our Muslim ummah to read Al Quran in the proper way and understand the Al Quran as well as the Quran in our life. That is what is the vision. So I request all the participants to take advantage of the courses that Understand Academy is conducting. I hope you all will join our course, and you can tell your students and teachers and family members. It is offered freely, inshallah. Jazakallah khair to Sister Shahnaaz, a senior trainer from Understand Quran Academy. She has trained more than 300 teachers as of now, and nearly she has taken classes to more than 2,000 or 3,000, I think. A great teacher. Alhamdulillah, Jazakallah khair, sister, and may Allah accept from us. With this, I conclude. Jazakallah khair. Salam.
Jazakallah. With this program comes to end. Tomorrow, Sunday, ML program, we are having two very eminent speakers are there. Very informative things will be presented to you. All of you are invited. And you must become the ambassadors of this program. You must put this link and about this program in your groups. You must work throughout the week. You can work because the link is the same. Always the link is the same. So the old with old links also you can join. So what you have to do is throughout the week you have to post this information to your friends, your relatives, and even your students. So they will be benefited. So with this only more people will come under our fold and more people will be benefited. With this we are closing this program. Subhanallah bihamdi, subhanakallahumma bihamdika, subhanallah ila illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.